me, am I imagining things? Or did I grow an inch or an inch and a half? Seriously, there's something about walking with a book on my head that makes my neck feel like it's getting longer. Or maybe it's just that my shoulders are relaxing and my head and my neck are taking over as they're supposed to be, as they're meant to be. It's like something magical that's walking around with a book on my head. Have you tried it yet? Are you ready for our day 4 check-in? But seriously, the biggest surprise isn't that I can walk around with a book on my head. I'm still having mixed results with that. What has really surprised me the most is how it feels to have a book on my head. I feel more queenly. Remember the regal posture that one gets with having a book on her head. I feel like my neck is getting longer. I feel like I'm definitely standing straighter, especially when I'm conscious of it. Today, for example, in church with all this sitting and standing, sitting and standing, sitting and standing and singing and sitting and standing and singing and sitting and standing and praying, and I just felt more capable in my body. What a great surprise. When I put the book on my head and I stand or I'm seated, because I also practice when I'm seated, I'm pretty good. I've just started getting more comfortable with walking with a book on my head. The static thing, I'm pretty good. I can do that for a while. The static thing is pretty good. I can keep the book on my head for a while. I can even turn my head. Walking though, I'm still working on that. But hey, we're only on day 4, right? I've discovered that the texture of the book makes a difference. Like this book has a slick cover, so it doesn't stay on my head as much, as easily. I have to work a little harder. I have one book that has texture a little bit easier. I'm really pleased with how well I'm doing on this, much better than I might have expected. But the funniest thing that happened was on day 2 of this challenge, I was at my daughter's house and I had a book on my head. And my granddaughter came in, she's 2, and she wanted to play with Granny. She likes to get up on the bed that I sleep in there. So I'm like, okay, sure. So I got her up on the bed with me and we were just goofing around. She didn't think anything about me having a book on my head. You know, she's 2. Then my daughter walked in and she came and she was talking to both of us and she didn't bat an eyelash. She didn't say a word about her mother sitting in her nightgown on her bed playing with her daughter, my granddaughter. Well, I had a book on my head. I said, aren't you going to say anything about this book on my head? And she said, no, I figured you were just, doing something. So we've normalized doing quirky things when Granny or Mom is involved. And that quirky, fun, joyful, playful thing is really something that I would like to see for everyone when it comes to people who are aging with joy. Especially when it's something that actually is aimed at growing. I mean, tell me the truth. A week ago, before you saw the first video, would you have thought of walking around with a book on your head to improve your posture, to be more regal and more queenly and feel taller? Because in fact, I think probably if I went to the doctor today and got my height measured, I would probably be taller than when I got measured a week ago. Simply because of how I have aligned myself. Now, that's something I could measure. So go grab a book or something this size or bigger and set it on your head and see how it feels. You may get that stately feeling I've been talking about. So after you do that, write, I did it in the comments. And part of these 26 fun, playful, quirky experiments in 2026 are so that we can have some fun together. Thank you so much for following along and maybe even participating or hopefully at least laughing and finding some joy in watching me make a fool of myself. My hope and intention is that you will find your own version of joyfully aging, perhaps being inspired by me. Thanks for watching. We're in for a great ride together. Thank you so much. Remember, the world is a better place because you are in it. Take good care. See you on the next video.